How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Marvel Bros. My name is Battery CEO. This is Sensei Finito, and welcome to another video. Sensei, this is going to be a dope video. What are we doing today?
Yo, on this episode of Marvel Bros, we are going to be doing a watch party and review for episode 1 of Wheel of Time
Oh yes,
Leave Taking. Yo, so we are super excited to check this one out.
yes. And on top of that, you know, the YouTube fam over here has been giving us all kinds of info about this show. Because this is related to a book series, very large book series, probably equivalent to Lord of the Rings and possibly bigger, possibly.
Yeah,
Uh, so I'm excited to check this out. Uh, all the lore and everything that everyone in the comments have been giving us is just made me super excited. I am scared because I haven't watched something like this
ever.
uh,
I feel
ever.
like
So I don't know what to expect. But how you feeling, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling the same exact way you're
Yeah.
feeling, bro. I'm freaking nervous. I'm definitely nervous about what we can see in this,
Hmm.
because from everything we've heard in the comment section, we are super. Everybody has just been hyping up this
Yeah.
lore more and more, hyping up this book, hyping up this entire universe that is the Wheel of Time, and
Yep.
it's definitely got us. Man, it's got us super pumped for to say the
Yeah.
very least. Like, I don't think we've been this pumped over, something in a little while, So
Yeah. Other than Marvel, this is
I
the first like
exactly.
real thing that I'm actually really excited to kind of follow along
Yeah.
with. So
We haven't
uh
had any shows really, as of late, at least. I mean, like, not really since we've been doing Marvel Bros, even, that's
mhm,
got our attention to the point we wanted to really watch it, go in depth, talk about it, learn about it, everything.
yeah.
So I'm super juiced to check out episode 1. This is
Oh
gonna be
yes.
awesome. We
Yep.
got Bedrock in the chat. What's up, Bedrock,
Yo,
my
how's
man?
it
How
going,
you
man?
doing? Love to see you here, man. Marisu, yo,
How's it
hello,
going?
treasured friends. What is up? I know we've seen your name before. Definitely, I think it was
Hmm.
on one of the Wheel of Time videos for sure. And I think you've been in a couple lives before too, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I know you're pumped for this. You probably already watched it because we didn't even know this was out already. To be completely honest, we had
Yeah, we
no idea.
thought it came out at midnight, but I think it's midnight Eastern, so it's
Yeah.
9 o'clock for us. So
So
uh
we will be doing a watch party, and Amazon Prime actually allows you to have up to like 100 people or something ridiculous like that, I
hmm
believe. Uh, so we're gonna there's the there's the little link for everyone, so they can
oh
join
yeah.
the watch party, so they can watch it, so everybody can watch what we're watching.
Yep.
Um, Bedrock, if you can probably maybe copy that, I guess, and then maybe drop it throughout the watch, if
Hmm.
possible, if more people keep joining in. Yeah,
Hmm.
because I am so pumped to check this out.
Yeah.
What are you hoping to see in this first episode? I mean, I know we really can't even
I
begin
really
to
hope
contemplate anything, but what are you wanting?
I hope they just do a great job at getting us hooked. What I
Mm,
don't want is just a lot of dialogue because I don't think that's going to hook in a lot of new people. You know what I mean? So,
oh, I
like,
understand what you're saying.
unless like you're a devoted fan, if you really want to get new people involved, they definitely have to have the first episode kind of be a really good hook. Not saying I don't want episodes that have dialogue. I really want that to have be in the show,
Hmm.
but being the first episode and the first time like this is like going to be like I'm curious to see how the book is going to translate into the show. And
Yes.
how they're going to maneuver that throughout the show and make it enjoyable to watch.
Hmm.
Because reading and watching aren't necessarily the same. So I'm curious
Not
to
at
see
all.
how that's gonna. I'm curious to see how that's gonna go.
How it's gonna
But
translate over. I
mhm,
feel you. I have the same wishes, I guess, that you do.
mhm,
You know what I mean? I really
yeah,
hope that they start this off with a bang.
yeah,
Um, and I don't know if we haven't seen really anything to make us be reassured that it's gonna start with the bang, but
yeah,
don't that's not like veering me away from
Yeah.
anything. You know what I mean? I am
Mhm.
fully invested in this show already, and we haven't even watched it yet. And I'm full.
Yeah.
I swear, like I am fully invested in everything that the Wheel of Time has to offer to us.
Oh
So I
yes.
think it's. I think we can get into it right about now, man. That's
Oh
about
yes.
all I have to say about it. How can I see it? Where is the link? If the link isn't there already, did you not get it, Bedrock? Like I'm gonna send it to you, Bedrock, through Discord, so you can drop it for everyone to be able
Yeah.
to join. Um,
Yep. And then for those of you watching after the live, we'll do a little countdown for you. That way you can press
mhm.
play and watch it along with us. And we could do it side by side. You can hear our conversations and feedback from the show. So,
Yeah,
but make sure everyone gets the link real quick, and then
we've done watch parties around here a couple times, and it's usually always a wonderful time, yo.
oh yes,
Eldami, yo, said, I am. He said, so excited, yo. We are
yes,
excited too. We are so excited to be able to experience this, and especially experience with all the fans that there are.
yeah. And it's what's
Um,
cool about Amazon is they have a really awesome watch party feature that is way
mhm.
more intuitive than Disney Plus. Surprisingly, and you could have up to 100, like 100 plus people. Uh, and on top of that, and like we don't have to worry about other people like pressing pause or anything like that. So
Yeah.
that's something to that's plus as well. Disney Plus,
Mm.
anyone can control what's going on. So
Yeah, and
uh,
that's definitely a downfall that we saw
yeah,
within the last time we did this. So we'll
yeah,
probably
just
keep
recently
with
too.
certain ones, we'll definitely have it be like super fam only, to where you
Yeah,
got to be in the Discord, so we don't have anyone you know, doing things like that.
yeah.
Marsu says I'm really nervous to see what you think. I loved it, but it's a lot.
Okay.
Hey, we
Hey,
I that's making me happy. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, I
I
kind of want
like
a
when
lot.
stuff is a lot. Yeah, I want a lot. I don't want a little bit
Yeah,
whatsoever.
I think it needs a
The
lot. I think it needs a lot to get new people involved. But
I
hopefully,
wish the runtime was a little bit longer, to be honest.
yeah.
I wish we got like at least a like when we get like an hour, like I
I don't
know
even.
that
I don't even
extra
know.
10 to 15 minutes doesn't seem like a lot, but we get so much in those little extra, that extra little bits. But I'm still super juiced to see everything that we're
Mhm.
gonna get with this one. I am super hyped. The link, the Amazon Watch link is in the chat right now for everyone. It should be there no matter where you're watching, whether it's Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, even Twitter, I believe. I don't know if it's gonna be on
Yeah,
there.
I
You know
don't
what?
know
I don't think
how.
it is. Let me go to Twitter real quick, and I'm just gonna drop that link in the bottom of that, because I know this is one that I am so pumped for. It's ridiculous. Um, so Mark says, so many LOTR vibes, excited for next year, loved it. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm pumped.
Okay.
It's time.
Okay.
It's time, yo. We're in here like swimwear. I see we got someone who's joined the watch party, ready to go. That's probably you,
Oh, let's
Dami.
go.
We're probably in there ready to get it going. I'm just gonna drop this link real quick and we're good to go.
I don't. Yo, I'm so excited, but
I'm so
again,
excited, bro.
I'm so scared that I don't know. I don't know how to measure my expectations on this one, guys.
Yes.
I really don't. We haven't watched it yet, Mark. We haven't watched it yet. We're about to. We're about to.
Yeah. We're
The
about to
first
watch it
episode.
right now. We're doing the watch party. We're doing it live. We're doing it with the super fam. The link is in the chat. Everybody, get ready to go. It is about to be go time, yo. I am so pumped. There it is. You see it.
Yep. Yep.
All right, yo. Here we
Okay. Okay.
go.
Uh.
Everyone
Uh.
sync. Yeah. Sync your calendars, I guess. Wait, how do I get this fucking chat thing out of here? Is it possible? Uh oh, here we go. Hide. All right. I was nervous. I was like,
All
oh
right. All right.
no.
So on
Here we
on
go.
three.
On
On three.
on the on the of the three. We're gonna
Yes.
press play
Yes.
here. So
Yes.
get
Yes.
ready to go. Count it off for us, battery.
All right. All right. One. Two. Three. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, Amazon original.
The world is broken. Many, many years ago, men who were born with great power believed they could cage darkness itself.
Oh, we're getting straight into it. I'm pumped. We gotta listen.
Oh, what?
And the women of the Aes Sedai were left to pick up the pieces. These women remembered one thing.
Is it going? Or is it trailer?
The man who brought the breaking of the world.
Ooh, I'm loving the
beginning. It's almost like a prologue.
They named it Dragon.
Ooh, they named him Dragon?
Now, this
Okay.
man has been born again. We don't know where or to whom.
Ooh. Yes, sir.
Yo, okay.
This is about to be so lit. I am so ready.
Yo,
It
visually,
looks so good.
it looks so good. Oh man, these guys are getting chased. Who are they getting chased by? Oh. Oh man. No way. Yo! Let's go.
Right off the bat. Caused a rock avalanche.
Yeah.
We can't die like this. You can fight them. Use it.
Oh.
Oh!
No way, right? What? What?
The madness already has him.
Okay.
Yo,
okay.
so he stole something that makes them mad? Is that what I'm getting?
I have no idea.
You see what we've come here to do?
Seems like he has.
It's a gift.
Oh.
No.
Sisters,
Oh. What's about to happen?
That's
Is
the
he
ring.
gonna explode?
Oh! Oh my god!
I wonder what it was.
She started bloodbending on that boy.
So it's called The Source, it seems like?
This was a freaking dope way to introduce these two characters. I cannot lie. That was awesome.
Yeah?
That was awesome.
All the right age. The old blood runs deep in those mountains. Let's hope it's prepared them for what's coming.
I already know I'm gonna love her character so
Real
much.
quick,
yo.
that's the same girl that's in Lord of the Rings, right? Right?
I have no idea whatsoever.
I'm pretty sure
gonna
that's the elf girl, right?
Look at that!
Or the elf
Look
girl?
at that! That is beautiful.
Dude, that looks so good.
That is beautiful. Are
That
those
looks even better than some of the,
like look like some
Oh, yo,
skyscraper
yo.
type of things? Oh my goodness.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay.
It looks even better than some of the things that we got in Game of Thrones. Because there's some visual stuff that's very similar. That looks better than what we got.
Yo, I'm trying not to show too much, but all these stills are beautiful.
I know.
Leave us alone, YouTube. Don't hit us with the
For real.
compliment. Oh man, look at the look. You feel those vibes coming from it?
Man, I feel like I should take notes, but
Always
feel like
alone and never alone.
I just gotta listen.
So, when the dark surrounds you and you see no light, feel this braid and know that we all stood before you. We all stand with you.
Yo, oh my
Okay.
God. This is amazing. Marisu said a nice twist to start you off. You are not lying.
The women's circle.
Mark said the world is so beautiful.
They about to push her over.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
you better hope you can survive that.
Oh,
Oh,
the way
right,
the way they pushed her up was so aggressive. I was like, yo, they already did it. What do you do? I wonder where this is at. That's a legit set. That's a legit place. It looks like. Oh, just flow. I'm loving it. Loving the energy.
Gotta go with the flow, baby.
Yeah.
The vibes are pure. I wonder how this is from the book, yo.
Yeah, let us know in the chat if you guys have read the book. Is it so far on? I mean, it's just the first like what 10 minutes,
Literally.
first 6 minutes. Is this pretty like close so far?
Marsu said that's Madeline Madden doing her own stunt. She really got pushed off that cliff. Whoa.
Yeah, I was like, that looked too good. Is that? Oh, it is him. I love that actor. Oh.
Something's been pushing them down from the mountain. I knew we were just tiny, we'd let you out in these woods alone to
Okay,
look
so
for
this scene
berries.
is not from the books.
And you'd always save a basket of them in the barn to take to Egwene.
It would be New Zealand. I think that does looks close.
Bro.
Look at that. Look at that. Yo. Loving the vibe.
It's so
Loving
immaculate.
the town center. The village chickens. I'm loving it.
The village chickens. Bro reminds me of the dude from Foundation. The guy's dad that we just saw.
Oh yeah.
Him.
Yep.
But
Oh my man.
you'll get them next time, man.
Next time? How about right now? Eh? Anyone?
You don't have anything left to bet. Come on. Sit down.
Dang.
How are you?
Lost all his money right there in front of his
The
boys.
disappointment. Yeah.
Marcy said the horse is Bella and she is a main character. What?
Really?
Melissa said it's Croatia and Slovenia.
Mm.
Mark said, are we only streaming on Facebook or YouTube? No, we're streaming on YouTube also.
A war. Jesus.
That escalated so quickly.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god. Is this the same bar that we saw in that
I think
clip
it
we
is.
watched?
Yeah.
In the I forget what it was something in.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, it's like the village matchup getting right.
Yeah.
My girl, you're back. I was worried though.
Oh, that's lit. That's
Come
awesome. This
Losing
is
a
an
point
awesome
for every
scene.
hand.
No, you drink with us tonight.
So it
That's
seems like there's
awesome.
like an
Standing
exclusive thing
ovation.
for women, right? Is that what
women
I'm
are the
getting?
only ones that are able to wield the magic. If I've interpreted some of the comments we've got correctly, if not watched
Yeah?
this show, we've had hundreds of people. It feels like
Mhm.
telling us about this show in the
And
comments.
so
of our
they're looking
trailer
for a
reactions.
dude who can
Go
do it,
ahead
right?
and drop one of our trailer reactions in the comments.
And he's the dragon.
That's
Or
what it seems to be.
dragon
Or
reincarnated,
I think the dragon is the bad guy, the Voldemort type of guy, and they're looking for the other people who have also awakened, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the scene that we saw from the clip.
I haven't talked yet.
I'm sure she's just busy.
Yeah. I'm sure.
We don't know anything about this series, so no spoilers in the chat. Yep, this is the moment we saw.
Yep. Wait, is it?
Yeah, it's the same moment. It's just way vibier. Boom. Yes, sir.
Oh,
It
okay.
looks so dope.
My ring.
My lady, can I help you?
We'll need stables for our horses and a room for the night. 2 beds and fresh linen, that's all we need.
Of course, Moraine Sedai.
Okay, she's picking out the people that she knows she wants.
Yep. Okay. I think she found her pick.
Looks like a normal person. I don't know.
Quiet. Who knows what she can hear? Maybe she's headed to the war in the south. In the stories, they say.
She's still holding on to her dagger. That girl is still holding on to
I
her
don't care
dagger.
where she's going to, but we'll all be happier and safer when she's there. Where's Layla?
I wonder what she did to make him like.
I think it's all of the people with those rings. Very similar to why the guy was possibly running away from them. Maybe they just kind of have a certain power over everything and everyone.
Ooh, blacksmith. Okay.
What are you doing in here? Everyone is at the inn.
She has her braid.
But you didn't even go to the ceremony. I love you.
Oh snap!
I know.
That's okay. F in the chat to pay your respects. Oh my goodness.
I will go wherever I want.
Is the monk drunk or is she just distraught?
Oh no, she's faded.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Oh.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Yeah. Oh. Oh man, that's
Well,
that's
love you
heartbreaking.
too,
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah. Look at that, bro. I'm loving the vibe.
Walls have washed over the lands down mountain, and Two Rivers folk don't have any more need to pay attention now than before. War is just fools killing
Oh, does
other
everyone
fools
with
for
that
foolish
with the
causes.
braid have
They don't
magic,
fight wars.
or is
Pull the
it
strings
just
of the world from
is
their
that just their
watchtower.
rite of passage, just becoming a
And if one of
woman?
them's
Period.
here, then she'll enjoy
Yeah.
Valentine tomorrow like the rest of us.
We haven't seen anyone use magic except the lady with the
Egwene,
ring. So that
Why
causes
don't
me
you two
to
finish
think
up the dishes?
they
Of course.
have.
It was a red ring too. I think maybe the colors have something to do with it too.
I think the colors may have something to do with the type of powers that they have.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I wonder.
Freaking nasty.
Okay.
Hold up.
What are you thinking?
Was she supposed to go down the entire river, but instead she only went like halfway, so she didn't really get the rite of
Sorry, it's
passage?
just I'm thinking about something
I
that
don't know. I might be just spitballing here. That might just be something I saw out of nowhere, but who knows?
I was like, how risque are we getting on the show? Then I was like, oh wait, it's
Yeah, I was
14
like,
plus.
oh, it is? Okay.
I think it's 14 plus. I
haven't heard any cussing or
I don't.
anything like that either.
Yeah.
So.
Is that a strawberry? Okay.
Oh, okay.
has that been in your pocket all day?
Maybe.
Come here.
Are you trying to get real frisky? A pocket berry?
Yeah. Oh.
I was like, are they really about to show us this man's peen right now?
I was like, whoa, 14 plus.
I was like, here we go, Game of Thrones. Are they together or?
I don't know. Oh,
Hold up.
Oh, she's making the water.
Okay.
Okay, the
well, damn.
Better?
Much.
Where do they even get that big ass thing they in? I want one.
That's literally a giant barrel.
That's a freaking giant barrel, bro. What the?
But kind of legit to have though, low key.
Facts.
Oh, okay. She's picking out.
I don't know why I thought that was someone else. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Wasn't today. It was before.
Oh.
Nynaeve. She asked me to become her apprentice. To study to be a wisdom someday.
What?
Wisdom?
No,
She asked.
Ooh, are they not allowed to love or something? Is that what I'm getting?
Probably. They might have to travel or something.
She thinks I'll be able to listen to.
Oh, yep,
Yeah.
you were right.
Yep.
They're in her parents' living room. Very
Yeah.
bold.
Yeah.
I mean, they were smashing in the middle of the kitchen of their parents'
Yeah.
diner, so I don't think they tripping about being in the
Yeah.
living room. You know what I'm saying?
Candles were all well lit. You know, just full, just going.
That was
Oh,
interesting. Why'd they show that vibe like that?
Uh-oh. I'm getting the Deadly Horseman vibe going.
Oh. I'm so sorry. Oh! I did not think we was about to see this dude already.
Oh, yo.
Yo, they had that dude's whistling in the background of that guy walking up, and then that tripped me out. The ice cream man. Something's about to go down.
I know.
You feel it, bro?
Watch everyone in this village get annihilated.
Just straight murdered.
That's full Game of Thrones. I know. I'm sorry, but like, I'm just.
Matt Cawthon.
I just don't know what to
Really,
expect.
is this really 14? Is that real that you said that? Or
Yeah,
are you
I said
not
14.
sure?
It said 14 plus.
Oh, I kind of wanted a little,
So, what do you have for me
people
this
getting
year?
their heads chopped off and zapped to death. Oh, he stole it from the girl.
He stole her thing.
I'm fine. Pleasure as always.
Love his character. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo.
You think it was fake
Did he
gold?
just
Or
Did
I
he
think
skip
it
a
was.
nest?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was real gold.
Did you catch that too? I was like, oh.
Yeah, he was like, got him.
You think one of the eyeless is already here?
One of the eyeless?
I wonder if they know who she's looking for.
Is that what she said? One of the eyeless?
Yeah.
That's the dude that pulled up. So is there multiple of him? Is he like a? Is he
Maybe
one of
very
many?
similar. Oh, maybe very similar to all the Dark Knight thing. I forget the name of him. In Lord of the Rings. I was like,
Yo, he looks like he could be related to the girl, the leader of the Flag Smashers in the Falcon and Winter Soldier. He looks like he could be her brother.
Really good. It's actually a really good connection there.
He does. Look, he looks dead on her.
Look at that, bro.
Here
It's beautiful.
in the two rivers. And the house I built.
Damn, he really wanted to have a life with her.
The wife I have.
What's up with the king? Love to see you in the chat.
Yo, how's it going?
I said, God, I would love to visit New Zealand for real.
No, yeah, that's definitely one of my dream places to go. Is go to New Zealand, do some fishing.
I just wasn't ready for that to be. That's why he's sad, homie. He loves you.
Dang.
I almost wish we could have got a little bit of more backstory. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm loving this. Oh, look at that! Oh my gosh, bruh.
I think we're gonna get a lot more from those two, though. I think that I could definitely see that arc coming back and forth, and getting some really good development there.
I wonder if in the books we get a little bit more story, or if it starts like this in the books too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They call you a leader in this town, Wisdom, and here you are cleaning. This pool is sacred. It's an honor to clean. What are you doing here? I wanted to walk. In the two rivers. I could ask the same of you. You're not from here, are you?
Oh, shit. I know your secret.
It doesn't mean we don't remember.
Is she playing a fake wisdom? Is that
No.
That old wisdom. The woman who raised me. When she was only 13, she realized she could listen to the wind. And she went to the White Tower. She walked from here. Took her months. And when she got there, your sisters took one look at her ragged clothes.
damn?
Ooh.
26. That doesn't mean I can't do my job. And whatever you may think, that is to protect this town. From you, if I have to.
Better rush on. I have to dip, but I hope to catch you guys on the next stream. Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks for being an amazing mod, bro. You have a good rest of your evening. Much love to
Appreciate
you.
it. Oh, what is that? That looks really good.
That was mead right there. Nectar of the gods. He reminds me of bruh from Umbrella Academy.
Do you hear that?
Well, I'm really liking this, whatever this ability is here so far.
Oh,
They're like all screaming.
that sounded wild. Yeah, I was about to say it sounded like the trees were screaming.
Yo, is this man about to die? Is that what's about to happen, bro? Oh,
Damn. Oh,
not all the sheep. Yo,
that's in a very interesting shape.
is it like the
Got
yin
the yin
yang?
yang symbol.
Yeah.
Hey, my boy. Bros will be bros.
Damn. Damn. Someone in the comments had mentioned him having a tragic backstory, and I'm already getting that vibe for his character, man.
Mary Sue said, by the way, see if you can spot all the yin yangs in the episode. There's at least 10. Damn.
What? Okay, we saw one for sure.
If there was any more other than that, we have not seen it. Oh my god, bro. He stole the thing so he could buy those things because it's like the Day of the Dead that they do,
Yep.
yo. What? brings a whole different vibe to his character.
Don't you? And I'm sure there's a reason no one can remember their previous lives. All we can do is the best we can with the life that's given to us.
He sounds like freaking
Take comfort from it. But no matter what happens, what pain we face,
Qui-Gon Jinn,
what heartbreak.
Man, I'm just looking. Where's?
That was awesome.
Just chilling in the shadows,
bruh.
prepared.
All right.
Now, if we want our loved ones' souls to make their way back here, we'd best show them something worth coming back for.
Yo, the vibes are awesome.
Oh yeah.
If you guys haven't already, make sure you drop a like on the video if you're enjoying it, if you're checking it out on YouTube or Facebook. And if you're on Twitch, jump in the chat. Let us know what's going on. How you feeling? The fade? Okay.
Okay. So the fade's after them.
Oh. So is she gonna like take all of them because she doesn't know which one it is?
I don't
They're
know.
all about to die for sure.
Dude, I'm getting that vibe, man. I'm getting that vibe, and I'm so scared. Oh!
Sorry, Dami.
Yo!
We can't leave the
Yo!
video.
I was right. I was
Oh!
like, someone just got stabbed. Yo!
Oh my god! We can't leave the videos longer because of copyright. Oh, what the? There's Hella! Oh my god!
The whole little. I was like, I heard. Oh. Yo, they look dope, bro.
Yo, they look so good.
Get down!
Yo, not what I expected.
Oh no, is this girl gonna die, bro?
So is this how all the kids get? Yo!
What?
Did my man finesse him? Oh! Yo, is he about to lose all his sisters and mom?
Where are the girls?
What are you guys?
Where are the girls?
Oh, dude. Wow. Oh! Trollocs? Is that what they're called?
Oh my god!
Oh!
Run, nigga, run!
Oh no! That'd be
No
heartbreaking,
way
bro.
are getting eaten right now, bro. There's no shot. That's what we're about to see.
Put pressure on.
Stopped.
Oh, that's your dad?
My man is too old, yo. He can't.
Damn.
He can't say. Yeah, it's over for my G. Damn.
No. Oh!
Someone says the attack on Winter Night. Whoa.
For their stew
That must be
pot?
like the
Yo.
title. The title of the chapter. What's up with the KSB tuning in with us on? They don't even know what's going on.
Oh! I was gonna say, I'm surprised I didn't see more people walking around with like swords and stuff like that.
No one was fighting. There was no guards or anything. Like,
oh,
he broke my man's full black.
Oh, he's pulling out a sword. Oh, yo,
did you see him?
Yo, the flamingo though. Is that
My man's like that.
Okay, this man's definitely fought in war before, right?
Definitely part of some secret guild that no one's heard of in years.
Oh no, it's getting Thanos.
Like that? That was
Let's go.
Oh
yeah.
My god.
Are you all right?
Oh my.
Oh, damn. Oh, that went pretty deep in him. Damn.
He's definitely. Oh, Marcy said that Rand's house is outside the village.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh damn, they live dumbass far out of town.
Their whole village. Damn.
That may have been one of the best experiences I've had with a TV show in quite a while.
Wow. For the record, I haven't seen another Yin Yang since.
Big facts.
I.
Bro, the destruction.
My dad. He needs help. Where's Nani?
YouTube stream got shut down. Damn it!
She's gone.
I knew it was gonna happen, man.
Fuck.
Can you help him?
It was the fight sequence. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, it was. That shit got me going. That shit had me going crazy. My man said, "I'm still here on Twitch." My man said, "Twitch don't be tripping."
And there's the hammer. What's the hammer she was talking about?
Perrin! Perrin!
YouTube's back up. Awesome.
All right, sweet. Thank God.
Oh, the hammer was YouTube suspending our stream.
Oh, I was like, what?
Oh,
Big rip.
I thought it was gonna be poison too. Oh,
Oh, yo, did that take some of her life force though? Is that what
yo,
just happened?
I have no idea, but something for sure happened.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
There was a woman at the White Tower. An Aes Sedai born with eyes so white she couldn't see anything. Yet still she saw glimpses of the turning of the wheel.
the dark one. See, Dami, that's why I was saying we couldn't show a lot, man. Oh, okay.
Lorraine.
Oh shit.
Is that more
What
of
are
the
those?
Trollocs, yo?
The Dark One's army. More Trollocs.
300 at least. How did they get here so fast?
Get the horses.
But you can't leave.
You're coming with me. The four of you. Your life isn't going to be what you thought. You've lived too long in these mountains, pretending that what happens in the rest of the world won't affect you.
We can't just leave.
They're after you. They will follow you. And if you
Mm.
stay here, this is where they'll come. They will leave nothing and no one standing, and I can't do anything to stop them.
Damn.
Damn. It's a tough decision, man. What about his sisters?
He got to leave for his sisters, yo.
The wheel of time turns, and ages come and pass,
Man,
leaving memories.
so the armor's not gonna go to the village again. That's not happening, right?
Legend fades to
They're
myth.
strictly looking for those,
Even myth is
those
long
four.
forgotten when
Okay,
the age that gave it birth comes again.
So when that girl used magic, it's called channeling. Okay, okay. She was channeling the light.
In one age, called the Third Age by some, a wind rose in the mountains of mist. Endings to the turning of the wheel of time. But it was a beginning.
Wow.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
That was
That
good,
was
man.
beautiful, yo.
Yes.
I'm definitely gonna have to watch that one again multiple times. I don't think there's any end credit scenes or nothing like that.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things
Yeah.
that we've been trying to work on this channel is really doing the live streams, but not get blocked because it's just it's weird.
It's
But
hard, especially
it's
doing
hard.
these watch parties like this, and we don't want you
Yeah.
guys to just be sitting there looking at
Getting a
us
little
like
too excited,
forehead
you know.
in the screen, nose, and
But
stuff.
luckily,
Oh, I'm
Uh,
happy you guys are back. I'm happy you two brought us back. They were like, oh, you know what? It's just Amazon Prime.
yeah, not that big of a deal. But if anything happens, low key,
Holy crap.
what we've had to do in the past is we'll go out, look at the videos that get blocked, download
Mhm.
them, take out stuff manually, uh, keep all the good stuff, and then put it back. Usually that typically works, and we're usually good from there.
Yeah,
So you guys
re-upload
can
it
still
as
check it out,
video.
rewatch it, whatnot. But man, what a great
That
first episode!
that was a great first episode, you guys. I hope everyone had had as good of a time as we did because I enjoyed that far more than I thought I was going to. Yo, that
Yeah,
shit was intense. It was crazy. The pace of it was like really good. Like I thought it was gonna be too much at the first, but yo, like in
yeah.
all, everything that the show tried to accomplish, I think it did accomplish. Stay out
hmm
those comments, battery. We lose train of thought. um, but yo, it was so fun, bro. Like,
hmm
how did you feel, brother?
Man, it exceeded every expectation I had. Um, with that
Yeah.
said, I was so new and fresh to something like to this, the show and the ideas that it had. Because I was very young when I got into Lord of the Rings, but I never read
Mm,
any of the books, or, so like I don't know,
mhm.
like I'm not that traverse, I guess as you could say. So I never really
Okay.
knew what to expect because all of them were out already by the time I was a kid and
Mm,
got into them. But it was everything I think I would have wanted in the first episode. The action was great. I think it did a great job of, as a new fan, I guess you could say, it did a great job of hooking me in for the first
yeah.
episode. And I think I'm pumped to see the rest of this show, see how it kind of pans out. I loved how they introduced the four that she's what's her name? Nenevieve?
Okay.
Is that her name?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that chick there. I think the way she went about trying to find them and the way they kind of showed that, I thought that was pretty cool as well. And obviously that battle sequence we got at the end there
Holy
was
crap, that
definitely
battle
uh, one of the best
immaculate.
I've seen in a while. Uh, and I'm
They
excited.
looked really good.
They looked really good too.
The
It sounded
Trollocs, I
great.
think the Trollocs looked really good.
They were actually
Um,
low key scary. Like they were like, yeah, they did a
yeah,
good
they
job.
really were. Like when they yelled and
They were
stuff, like
terrifying.
I really liked the moment when all of them roared except that one, and he was just
Yeah.
like staring, and he was just like, "Arr."
hmm
Like I was like, oh yeah, it's about to definitely go down.
Yep.
Um, what's up with the chat? How did you guys feel about that one? Channeling does take effort. Oh yeah, we read that one. KSB says, glad you guys liked it. There are definitely alterations from the book, but overall, I can see why they did them and for what purpose.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay. That's very similar to what my experience has been reading Dune. I have the graphic
mm,
novel version of Dune, book one. We loved Dune, the movie, the new one.
yeah.
So I started reading the graphic novel, and it's the same case. They left out a lot, but it made sense for what they gave us, and it wouldn't have given the impact that we got in the movie
Mm,
if it wasn't kept a mystery in the book. So I understand where they're going with making alterations or not showing typical stuff because I think it did serve its purpose here. So that's awesome.
yeah, that's definitely great, yo. I wasn't ready. FYI, if you go into the X episode X-ray on the Prime app, you should be able to see some animated shorts for each episode that show some world history, etc.
Okay,
What?
I'm gonna have to check that out. That sounds
Every
pretty
time I
cool.
think of etc., I think of a Split.
Okay.
When the kid when he was when it was like the kid version of him and he was like etc. That shit was funny. Yo, that episode was literally everything I could have asked for it to be and like more because
Mhm.
it was just it was a bro. I wasn't ready. I'm so into the lore. I'm into
Yeah.
everything that was going down. I think the first 3 episodes are out. We're only gonna watch the first one right now,
Yeah.
in the watch party. We may watch the other 2 episodes as lives as well, or we might just watch them and then talk about them afterward in an open
Yeah.
discussion video.
Mhm.
We'll see how it goes because there's so
Yeah.
much stuff that we got to check out. We got to check out Cowboy Bebop
Yeah.
and all this other stuff that's coming
Yeah.
out as well. But this was a great start
Yes.
to this
Awesome.
series, yo.
Awesome start. I was
What
glad
was
we actually got to see magic stuff. I was worried we weren't going to be
Yes.
going to see that. I don't know why. Like, and again, coming into this, I was really scared they weren't going to show us anything for some
Mhm.
reason. Because I just haven't experienced something like this on television yet. Even, like I
Yeah.
watched Game of Thrones, but like there's not a whole lot of like magic in there. So
Mm.
I was really happy that we got the magic that we got. It looked great. The locations and sets looked phenomenal. Um, Cinematography, epic. The scale,
Yeah.
I definitely felt the scale. And this is just the beginning, because obviously, like, there's a whole war going on. Like, I just felt like there's different hints to building a huge, bigger thing here, and I think they did a great job of that.
Yeah, definitely. I agree completely. And they really got us hooked with every seed that they sowed within the episode
Hmm.
because there was many seeds that were sown in that first
Yeah,
episode, many storylines that were brought to us as well. And I really loved that they were able to not only make each character their own person, but
hmm,
weave the fact that they already have a relationship together as well. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like we understood that like those 3 dudes were like bros, bros, bros. You know what I mean?
yeah,
The way they got their money together so they could get something so he could get something for this family so they could
yep,
light their own and put it in the river. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
all of that, all of it was amazing. I loved it everything.
Hmm.
Um,
Um,
even the way that went about happening with him stealing from the girl in the
yeah.
bar and then him
Who
actually doing that just to you know what I mean, just to be able
was
to
it? A random girl,
buy
or
that
was
stuff.
it the
Yeah, she was random.
whisperer? Okay,
No, it
okay.
wasn't the
'Cause
wisdom.
I thought she was the other one, but I think she was random.
Yeah, she was
Um,
a I don't think we saw her really again in the episode
yeah.
after that part.
Hmm.
I mean, even I was a little nervous that we weren't going to see. Man, I thought we weren't going to see half of what we saw with this episode in terms
Yeah.
of action, in terms of
Hmm.
the scale of what's going on. Really, I thought they were going
Yeah.
to try to like keep it in this kind of like town. You know what I
Mhm.
mean, and try to make it like feel very homely in a sense
Yeah.
instead of just giving us everything right off of the bat. But the way that they did it, it was really unique. I
Yeah.
want to say is the word that I want to use. It was unique to see every person's every character's different like
Hmm.
backstories and how they feel about everything. Even seeing the wisdom that was before and knowing that the
Yeah.
wisdom before her only brought her to the town when she was a kid. You know what I mean? Like it was
Hmm.
giving a lot of stuff that I feel like it may come up again later on in the series. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't feel like anything that they said was just to say or just to leave on deaf ears, so to speak.
Mm.
I think that we can go into more depth with basically everything that they were talking about.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it, yo. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed this.
And then
Um
it was 54 minutes, right?
what?
The episode was 54 minutes.
Yeah, I think it was 54 minutes in all.
Yeah,
It
and I
was
think that was a good time for everything that they showed us. They
yeah.
actually, so like again, like someone had mentioned earlier, it felt like a lot, but it wasn't a lot in the sense that it made it a negative impact. I think it
Yes.
benefited this episode, and as a new series in general, I think it needed a lot, but a lot that made sense, and I was very comfortable with the way it started, how they got there, and
Mm,
like you were saying, the character development that we got from all these
yeah.
different key characters, all in the same episode, and the way they went about it was a great start. Um,
Yeah.
and I think someone had mentioned it just gets better and better. So
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Um Well, you keep talking about all the comments that I want to showcase, my G.
I'm sorry.
Can you
I'm sorry.
make your
I'm
screen full
excited.
screen so you don't keep looking at the comics before we can
Done.
get to them?
It is done.
Because every time I'm like looking at the comments, I'm like, oh yeah, this guy is going off of a script.
Yes.
Okay. So you read that. You said that. Here we go. There were so many characters that had to establish themselves with a single line, and they
Mhm.
did it fabulously.
Yep.
Yes, I agree with that completely. Because there were some one-liners in there. I really loved the sequence of Bruh's dad and him having the sword underneath the
Mhm.
bed and having like I think it was a crane on the handle of the sword.
Yeah.
It seems like
And
that's
focus on
gonna
that
come up
crane there
again.
a little yeah.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh, they're big focusing on the crane. What's
Yeah.
going on here? It was that was freaking man, that was awesome, bro.
Did
El Dami says it looked like 10 minutes.
did
Melissa said,
everyone
Heron. Oh, okay. Thank you, Melissa, for clearing that up for us.
okay. Did everyone see all yin yangs? I only saw the one. I don't know. Is there
I
really 10?
I saw that one, and then I saw there was on the window pane there was a couple of the yin yang symbols for sure.
Yeah.
It's a heron. Oh, it's a heron marked sword. Okay. It's a heron marked sword. It's the mark of a blade master.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. The red herons out here. I
Getting
feel
some
it. I feel it.
Avatar: The Last Airbender vibes.
The White Lotus. I feel
Yep.
it.
Yep. I'm getting that. I don't know.
uh, Dami says, so what do you guys expect next?
Man.
Do you want to take that first or
Sure. Let's see. I'm just I feel like we're gonna kind of delve deeper into who is chasing them this next
yeah.
episode. And then we're gonna kind of delve into okay, what their journey is gonna exactly entail, or kind of have an idea as to what
Mm,
their goal is, as to what the tower is gonna be able to help them with. And maybe that war that they were talking about is gonna kind of get involved
okay.
eventually. I don't know. Maybe that war is part of what's going on in the bigger scheme of things, but they just don't know it yet. Maybe that's what's going
Mm.
on. Um,
And we
but
heard
I'm not
the
sure.
girl the I can't think of the lady's name, I'm sorry, but the one that was helping everyone. There were
Mm,
so many names and so much stuff going on. I'm gonna have to watch this episode again.
yeah,
Um, she said that you guys can't just you don't get to just live here and just think that nothing else that's going on in the world affects you because
yeah,
it doesn't affect you right now. So that was really interesting as to what she said. I don't know what she meant about that. I don't know if she meant like, hey, this means
hmm
that you guys can't this means that you guys are out here literally living different than everyone else in the world, basically. That kind of
yeah,
seemed like what she was saying.
yeah,
And maybe that's why they didn't have to have these different warriors and stuff in the village because maybe stuff like that doesn't happen because it definitely seemed like the entire village, all the men in the village were definitely
yeah.
Weenie Hut Juniors. I don't
Uh,
think only the young ones, it looked like they were the ones that were fighting. Everyone else was just drunk and running and hiding while people just died left and right. And I was like, bro, what's happening? Like, what? I know they're big giant monsters, but none of y'all are gonna try to fight.
yeah.
Everybody's just gonna run away. Like,
hmm
Jesus.
what I'd say real quick, as to like my theory as to what I'm assuming because they're in such a remote area in the mountains, because it seemed like wherever like if all around them, it seemed like there was mountain range. So like obviously getting an army through there is going to be difficult. So and I kind of see why they maybe want to slacked up on the security there, but it does suck. I would uh, like mid episode I even said I was like, man, I don't see anyone with any sword right now. I'm just kind of like shook. But again, same situation on Foundation. They just didn't really
Mhm.
need to care about it anymore, you know.
Yeah,
So uh,
that's true, man. And I feel like for what I feel like is gonna happen in the next episode, it's very similar to what you said. Moiraine. Okay, Moiraine? Is it Moiraine? Yeah. Oh, her name is Moiraine. So we thought he was saying this is
Oh,
my
okay, okay.
reign, but he
Mm,
was saying this is Moiraine. Like this is her.
mm.
That's this
Okay,
dude.
okay.
This
So
dude
that's
that
her
she had
name.
just walked. Okay. All right. Whoa, that's a lot. Wait. Romaine Moiraine, the blue cloth ice, the die,
Yep.
Rosamond Puke. Okay.
Mhm.
More rain.
Okay, so
So it's
that's what I heard. I wasn't. I heard more rain. Okay,
more
okay.
rain. Okay, okay, okay. It sounded like my boy said, "My this is my rain." uh, let's see. KSB says makes you wonder how a backcountry sheep farmer knows how to handle the sword so well. Yeah, it did, but it didn't at the same time. Like once I saw the case, once I saw the sword,
Mhm.
I immediately was like, okay, brother's not just some farmer. Like he's
Yeah,
obviously has a backstory that even his son doesn't know.
yeah.
So I was definitely interested in going a little bit deeper in that. But I definitely feel like we're gonna see more rain Moraine talk to the kids, I guess, and
Mhm.
really tell them everything that's going on
Yeah,
because it seems like they only knew about half of like life. So, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like even the one it seemed like
They were
only when you
definitely
get your
weren't all there.
braid or something along the lines of that become a wisdom. It seems like
Mhm,
maybe they knew a little bit more.
mhm.
Um so I'm hoping we get a little bit more depth as to what was actually going on with the city and why they weren't
Yeah.
interested in the war or helping
Mhm,
the war or whatever the case may be with the things that are to
mhm.
continue. And I'm really interested in the beginning of the show and figuring out what was going on with her quote unquote sisters. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because they were chasing that dude. He stole something. I don't think we saw anything
yeah.
though.
We didn't
You
see. It might
know,
have been another ring, but
mhm.
I'm not. That's what I had thought.
And it
But
seemed like the ring either enhances their powers or this or some type of thing.
oh,
Uh uh says the two rivers are so remote they haven't even seen tax collectors in generations. Oh my goodness.
I'm loving
Dang.
that world building there. I like that.
For real,
I
for
like that a
real.
lot. That's why it's so
Uh
prosperous. Ain't got no
Dami says
taxes.
yes, there is a lot. Yes, there is a lot of characters, places, and political plays like wait, and political plays coming like Game of Thrones level. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, yo, that I know most of you in here have already read the books. So we can't really ask you what you guys expect from the next one because you already know what's gonna happen in this
Oh
entire
yes.
season. So I want to ask you guys, did you enjoy this as much as you thought you were? Like, did it
Hmm.
pay off for you guys? Because I know a lot of people in our trailer reactions were nervous
Yep.
because they were like, I really hope that they do a good job with this. Because if they don't, it'll be a big flop. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because it can be so good, but if they don't handle it right, it won't be that good. So let us know how you guys felt about this adaptation. Um, in the comment section, yo. I really want to know.
Oh yeah. Um,
Uh,
I am looking forward to next episode,
mhm,
bro. I again, even though I said what I said, it's really hard for me to even like. I don't. I just don't know. You know. And I'm really excited about that. How I just don't know.
mm,
Um,
yeah, I don't want to
but
know. That's how I feel. I feel like
yeah.
I don't want to know anything that's going on. I just want to
Hmm.
find out and like let it play out as it
Hmm.
goes. I
Yep.
like the little hints there here and there from the
Hmm.
chat and from all the subscribers and whatnot.
Yeah.
But overall, I like going in blind and really having to kind of try to figure out what's going on. Because you
Yep.
know us, we go through this shit like with a fine tuned comb, with a fine tooth comb, trying to figure out what's
Hmm.
happening. Uh, oh, wait, no, my bad. The ring Aes Sedai wear are just a symbol of their order. The ring isn't
Okay. Okay.
magical. Okay,
Okay.
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 Because they
Okay.
were doing a lot of zooming in on the rings whenever they
Yeah. I
started
was
to
like,
use their magic. So I was like, yo, is this some type of conduit to their magic or something? Like,
Yeah.
what's really happening here? Melissa says they've made some changes, but I love it so far. That's awesome.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Um, even if you do a live, please, even if you can't do a live, please do a reaction video. Yo, we definitely will try to. Well, if we can't go live, we will most likely
Yeah.
just still record it and stuff, and then put it up as a video
Mhm.
because this is amazing. But I'm hoping we can go live. I would like to.
Yeah.
Them putting out 3 episodes at one time low key messes us up. I'm not gonna lie. I
Yeah.
mean, it's awesome, but it messes us up at the same time because
Because
we
that
can't.
means we have to
Yeah,
watch all 3 before
the
next
next week.
Thursday or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
and it's like,
is it every week or do we have a
yeah, this
break
is
for
a
like 2
no,
weeks?
nah. This is I think this is a weekly
Yeah.
release.
Okay.
And I mean, it's awesome that they did that, but at the same time, it's like, bruh,
It's
like, and
content
then you got
creators.
Netflix dropping all of
Complicates it.
Cowboy Bebop at one time, and it's like, bruh, and then
Yeah.
next week we have Hawkeye coming out. So
Mhm.
no, is that next week? Holy shit, is that next week
It
already?
is actually.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Oh
It's
my
wild,
gosh,
man.
let's go. Let's go. I'm pumped. Um but yeah, Melissa, we definitely will. I hope you are subscribed and tuned in. I hope all of you guys here drop a subscribe. Help us
Mhm.
also get to 600 followers. We're real close. We're real close.
Yes.
So help us out there too. We appreciate y'all all.
On
And
the
hope we
road
can
to
see you guys
1,000
every
followers,
week.
man.
Facts.
We're
Road to
yes. Yep.
1,000.
Road to 1,000. That's the goal.
And I think we can do it with the help of all of you awesome guys.
Oh yes.
Dami says, yes, I enjoyed it. I think it was good. Not perfect, but it was a very good way to start. Oh, excuse me.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree, man. It was I mean, if I read the book, I would probably understand what you meant by not perfect. But as
Mhm.
a newcomer, that was basically perfect to me. I don't know what else they could have did other than making the first episode like a 2-hour movie. You know what I mean? To
Just
start
make
the
a whole movie.
series. Just make a whole movie and then it go into the series. I would love for stuff like
That would have
that
been
to
a really cool
happen.
way, yeah. Like very similar to Star Wars Clone Wars. How
Yes,
it came out with the movie
sir.
and then the show.
And then yeah, that would be awesome. Marisu says, I cried when they were lighting the lanterns and Rand's father was talking about the wheel and rebirth. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was definitely one of, if
That was a good
not
vibe.
the best, like the best dialogue that we really got. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? In the like when he was started talking, I was like, bro, I am so I'm so in this. Like I am in this to win it.
Yeah.
For sure. Dami says the sister of the Red Aja are the ones dedicated to prevent the men to use the one power. Oh,
Mm.
okay, okay. So they're
So is the one power like
like
what
power gangsters.
so is the
The
one power
channeling.
what can
So do they
uh
channel the one power or is that something different? Because I know someone said something about channeling. So when
yeah,
she channels, is she utilizing the one power
or is
or
that
those
something
is
different?
channeling and one power two separate things? Or are only the four or only one of the four supposed to have the one power? Or
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know. What's going on? What's going on? KSB says, I enjoyed the show, but there's a few issues I have with it so far. The CGI isn't as refined as I'd like. A lot of the changes, I can see why they made them. Some of the changes really make me scratch my head.
Mm.
Yeah, there was definitely a couple times with the CGI when I was like, ooh.
Yeah. I
At the
thought that to
beginning when the
myself.
rocks fell, I was like, damn. When she
Yeah.
threw the rocks, I was like, damn.
Yeah. I definitely saw that. It wasn't disgusting though. You know, sometimes you watch something, you see some
Yeah.
CGI, and you're like, "Ugh, what is
Yeah.
that?" You know, it
That
just
was
makes you
like
want
the
to
part
throw up.
in what was it in Shang-Chi when they were in the tunnel on the motorcycles,
Oh
and we
man,
were like, Jesus, what the hell is going on here?
wow.
This is
Yeah.
this is not the strat. But
Yep.
yo, this was okay, so yes, they channeled the one power. Oh,
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
okay,
So
okay.
men aren't supposed to have that ability.
Uh I
Interesting.
guess not. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. We
Yeah.
definitely need to know that. Maybe they'll explore that in the next episode. The one power is the yin yang symbol.
Mm.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. Uh cool. So you guys haven't read the books. What did you think about the first few episodes? Excited to watch more? Currently, we only watched the first
Yeah.
episode. We just did the watch party for that right now live. We're gonna try to do the other 2 episodes live watch parties as well.
Mm.
Yeah, we have no idea about the books. We really don't want to know too much about the books either, to be
Yeah.
completely honest. We would like to stay as in the dark as we can.
Mhm.
So as in the
We
dark
might
as we can.
we might start reading the books. Do a
Yeah.
little book club, but
Mhm.
we haven't gotten there yet. But that's something that we're talking about, and it might happen very soon.
Yeah.
So just be ready for that. Because I would definitely love to see how much of the book happened so far. I'm assuming it's not a lot, right?
Yes. I feel
Yeah.
like this would be
What?
maybe the first chapter of the first book, because the
Definitely see
first
like
chapters are usually about 10 pages.
maybe
So
the
this is,
first 5. I don't know how.
I don't
Like
think about first 5. Oh
yeah,
man,
like
I don't know. This seems like a
yeah.
really big intro, though. You know what I mean? That's why I feel like
I feel like the
this.
dialogue and like the character building is
Mm,
so big in the books. Just from what you guys have said, like
oh,
that's
like
why
you
I
think
think
they
it's
spend way
definitely
more
not.
time? You're
Oh,
about
okay,
100
okay.
pages. Okay, so yeah, you're about right, about 10
Oh,
chapters in.
okay,
Then,
yeah. So that's
god damn, holy
so I was
shit.
right.
So they do a lot more world building in this thing, yo.
Mhm.
But I don't know how big the books are either. To be
Yeah.
fair, so I don't know. But that's awesome. Dami says it has a feminine side and a masculine side. You guys will discover the rest.
Oh, okay.
That might have been a little bit too much to know for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe the male side's
Uh,
like evil, and that's why they don't want.
I don't know. I don't know. I wish I didn't know that, because now my brain's moving at 1,000 miles per hour. Yep, the
Yo,
CGI guess will get better for season 2. Yo, all the CGI budget that Amazon Prime has is definitely going to the Lord of the Rings show. I mean, we already know that, right? I'm pretty sure that's already been
it's the most
discussed,
expensive
right?
show
Like,
ever made
it's yeah. So
so
they're
far.
they're they're gonna cut corners for everything else, because they're expecting the Lord of the Rings show to be bigger than basically everything else that they're doing. And from the stills that we've seen from that, it looks like it might be a little bit bigger than everything that they're going to be doing.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I don't know. Darth Carp. Hey, that's a dope name. My man said, "Gotcha. Won't say shit. Have read the series audiobooks 4 times. Damn. Is
Oh,
I feel like everybody that has seen or watched it, they've read the book series about 30 times. They're like, oh yeah,
yeah,
I read it, reread it again, and reread it again. But it's probably because of so much. There's so much stuff.
yeah.
You're about 100 pages into the book. Okay. It was actually 10 chapters, 14 books, about 32 hours straight per book. Jesus. This was like 5 to 6 chapters. KSB says.
Okay, okay.
Melissa says 900 to 1,000 pages. Damn,
So
have y'all
that's.
read the same book? we got we got so many different. I don't even know
I'm
what it
assuming
was.
there's multiple. There's like a oh yeah, there's 14
There's
books.
14 books. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 900 to 1,000 pages is how long the books are. I got you, Melissa.
Yep.
My bad. Listen to the first 60 seconds to answer your question about the power.
Oh.
Yeah. We were talking a lot through that, so that's definitely something that we're gonna have to go back and rewatch.
Mhm.
KSB says books are okay. 650 to 900 pages in hardcover. What did you think of the goat prosthetics? What in
I
the
liked
hell?
I
What are you
liked
talking about?
the yin yang of all the dead goat. I think there were sheep actually, low key. Uh,
Oh, is that what we're talking about? Okay.
I think
I don't know. I'm not sure what. I really don't know, because
I don't know what that
prosthetics.
means.
Yeah, prosthetics means like
Oh,
like a prosthetic arm or something like that. Maybe
oh, like from
the Trollocs
the
looked. Is that what you're
Trollocs
saying?
looked. I thought they looked pretty cool.
I loved how the Trollocs looked.
A
If
lot of
you
it
could
looked like
let us know what you meant by that for sure, so we give you a right answer. But I did love it.
thinking about it though. A lot of it I felt like looked practical for the most part, and then
Yeah, the Trollocs. She's talking about the
there was
Trollocs.
some CGI towards the end. I definitely was able to see, but for the most part, a lot of ones that we were really up close with, especially
Hmm.
the one that attacked the son and the dad. I really
Yeah.
saw a lot of the practical effects that kind of put into that. and I really
I loved
appreciated
that.
that.
I loved the practical effects. I think that's something that we're really a fan of here at Marvel Bros. We'd
Mhm.
rather them go with like when we started when we saw what was it, The Mandalorian. It
Mhm.
was we were so happy that they didn't go with CGI with a lot of the stuff and kept it
Mhm.
like Star Wars and went with
Yeah.
like basically having it made or doing puppets or whatever
Yep.
or anything like that. It was all awesome. It was all awesome. I loved everything about that. There was a prelogue book about Moraine and Ian that I'm not adding in. Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
okay. Damn, they got hella books. I have a feeling people will vibe a lot with this show as well. I mean, people know a lot about the Lord of the Rings, but the Wheel of Time is fresh. Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. I think we were kind of saying that same thing in one of our trailer reactions. Is that people don't know this series, so it's gonna have fan base of you guys who know the series fully, like
Yep.
in depth, and then there's gonna be us who don't know anything about it at all.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be able to really blend us together like it's
Mhm.
doing right now, basically. And I low key feel like I might be wrong about this. So don't try to cut my head off or anything. But I low key feel like the Wheel of Time fan base and people that have read the book is bigger than the Game of Thrones fan base.
Probably the books aren't even done. The book
Yeah,
that's supposed to be for the
exactly.
last season isn't even written. Uh,
Damn.
I don't think it's out yet. I could be wrong. Uh,
Yeah.
so, but I've
Yeah.
also really wanted to get into the Lord of the Rings books, but I'm also just starting to kind of getting in the habit of reading books. Uh,
Mm.
I'm at the comic book graphic novel area right now. Which question? That's what I was gonna say. Is there graphic novel for the series, or is it just
Ooh.
books? Because that'd be
There's
really cool to have
probably
in a
there's probably
graphic
just
novel.
books. I don't think there would be a graphic novel, but there might be,
Yeah.
especially because everything gets a graphic novel nowadays.
Hmm.
Um, so that would be I think that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I would like to read the books, not the graphic. I want to read the books.
Yeah.
The Trolloc monsters they had goat horns. Oh, okay, 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 okay.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, the way the Trollocs look were awesome. The Trollocs have digitigrade.
Leg
Never heard that word in
extensions.
my life. Digitigrade. Yo, I gotta open up a Webster out here.
But
But yeah, I didn't notice that
again,
they had leg extensions or anything like that. To be completely honest, I thought that's
mhm,
just how they looked. But I was
they did a
so
good job
I was so
at the
invested in what
size.
was happening.
Yeah.
I couldn't even pay. I wasn't even like analyzing anything yet. I did not watch that to analyze, just so everyone knows. I watched that to watch and enjoy
You were like,
it
I
like
watched to see
fully.
people be cut down. Like that's
Oh, big facts. When you said it was 14, I was so sad when you said it was TV 14. I was like, damn, we're not going to see any of the stuff I wanted to see.
yeah.
And I was wrong. When she cut that dude in half, I was
Yep.
like, oh my God, let's go.
Hmm.
KSB says, agreed. Practical effects with some CGI touch up on the faces is the way to go. I definitely agree with that.
Yep.
Melissa says there is, but unfinished. I think you're talking about the graphic
Oh, the
novels,
graphic
right?
novels. Yeah. Very
Uh,
similar to Dune. It's
Mari
not
Sue
finished either.
says there are graphic novels for the first couple of books.
Okay. Might need to get into that low
Um,
key. I don't know.
GOT and WOT, Got and Watt authors were in real life friends and
Oh,
proofread
okay.
each other's work. You see quite a few nods to each other.
Mm.
Ooh, that's dope. So very similar to how the
I was
creator
getting
of
vibes,
Gravity
man.
Falls and the creator of Rick and Morty know each other, and that's why you see
Yeah.
some stuff from both of their shows in both of those shows. Just a little fun
Yeah.
fact about some other nerd stuff.
Yeah.
Um, uh, Game of Thrones didn't start out selling World of
Oh,
Thrones,
okay.
Wheel of Time until after the HBO show have been on for a few years. That makes
Makes a lot
super
of
sense.
sense.
Yeah. That's probably going to be the same thing that happens with this.
Yep.
The book, no doubt, is going to blow up because of how amazing this show is. Dami says, "You guys, I will go to sleep now. Love the watch party. We'll follow the rest of the wheel content you post. Big
Appreciate
hugs
it, man.
back to you.
Yeah.
We appreciate you tuning in and chilling with us in this watch party. And if just so you guys know, when we do watch parties, we do drop the link in our chat for Amazon, so you'll be able to join and actually watch the episode with us in real time.
Yep.
I think you have to have a Amazon account. I don't know. Maybe you don't. I don't know how it works for their
Yeah.
watch party. I know one of them you don't have to have something or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if you have an Amazon account, which I'm pretty sure you guys do, because how else are you watching it? Unless you're bootlegging it, you leggers. But if not, yeah, we'll be able to watch it together. And hopefully next week, not next week, no, yeah, hopefully next week we'll be all caught up and we're able to watch the show when it drops at the
Yep.
time it drops, which I think is 9 o'clock, maybe. If
Yeah, I think
not,
it's 9 o'clock for us.
it's like I think it's 9 o'clock PST. But yeah, awesome. Love to have you in the chat, Dami. Thanks for chilling with us. Thanks for the sub. Make sure you guys join our Discord, where we will be talking about this a lot more. Hold on, let me make sure that should work right. Yep.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah, you'll be able to follow us, keep up with all of the stuff that we're going to be talking about in our Discord, because we talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, yo, this was awesome. I love this. This was a great first episode.
Oh, 100%. And on top of that, if you haven't already, please make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at MyBros23 on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and our YouTube channel, where we post all of our content and much more.
That's right.
Breathtaking episode.
Um,
I think it's a great start. And it's gotten me, I'm pretty sure Sensei, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other fans excited for what's to come.
Yeah.
And that's probably the most exciting part, because I was really worried the show wasn't going to have a really good hook, but it had the hook I think we needed to be able to check it out.
Yeah, this show, as well as Arcane, has made me so juiced to start working on my own book again. Yo, like,
Yep.
definitely. Like,
Yep.
the inspiration is sparked and it's there. And I'm like, yo, these worlds and these universes are so vast and in depth. The fact that people grasp onto everything that comes from these worlds just reassures me people can grasp everything that will be going on in my world.
Yeah.
For a lack of better words. Death Carb says the book series is quite dark. Was hoping that would come across. I feel like it did a little bit.
I think it did. I think it started.
Yeah,
Definitely
the
started to get down
ending
that road.
definitely gave us that dark type of grit. I think that because that's what a lot of people were saying in our trailer reaction, and we were like, man, we definitely weren't getting that vibe at first from like the first teaser trailer they gave us. They did not make it seem dark whatsoever, but the ending of this definitely gives us a different vibe. More rain. She has a completely different vibe to her than I thought she was gonna have from the trailers that we watched. Like, she was an amazing just character in this. Everything was amazing. Her character was awesome, and I think her like swordsman dude, his name is Ian. Interested to see if his sword will have the same insignia that the dad sword has. That's something that my brain was definitely trying to connect. Lon, my bad, Lon.
Okay.
I definitely saw some of the other one didn't have the L capitalized, so I assumed it was a capital I. Marisu said, "I will happily tutor you on anything Wheel of Time if you need." We may after the season ends, at least.
Oh yeah,
Get a
season
little bit
finale
more
reaction.
in depth.
You know,
facts.
But
the episodes dropped at 6 p.m. Central Time. FYI. Oh, okay. It was fun, gentlemen. It was definitely fun. Definitely a lot of horror elements in the book. Ooh, that's awesome.
And I like that. I like that for any show.
Yeah,
I
love that it can be dark but colorful at the same time. Yes, and that's what we saw from the trailers. It was super colorful and vibrant, and like it seemed like the world was like I don't want to say like full of life because
Yeah.
obviously, but
A
it seemed like it was
lot of
just
life was
all
lost.
like yeah, like it just seems so exuberant, I guess you could say, you know.
Mhm.
But when you see it, it's like, oh no, bro, this is dark.
Yep.
Like it's vibrant when it needs to be, but when it needs to be dark, it's getting dark, dark, dark.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
uh,
And it did a great job of that. And
yeah,
I'm looking forward to this. I want to continue watching this and see what happens. And I want you guys to join us for every step of that way. So
yeah,
make sure you're
definitely.
subscribed to stay tuned for that. Uh, but
Yeah,
that's
because
about all I
Marvel,
got.
yeah, because we're gonna we're out here for show for this one.
Oh,
Um,
oh yeah.
all right, bro. So real quick before we head on out, what would you give this on the Marvel Bros scale? I mean, think of it like this is the first episode, the beginning of a series. Think of
As a
all the stuff that
first,
we saw. How you
as a
feeling?
first episode, I
Mm-hmm.
definitely give it like a 4.2, 4.3, somewhere around there as a first episode.
Yeah,
And I think that's really good actually
yeah.
for a brand new like tale that we can actually see, and that came
Unfold.
from a
Yeah.
book. So I'm liking how it's starting to unfold so far.
Hmm.
As a book fan, that might be a little lower, maybe more on the 3 scale, maybe 2.8, possibly if I
Yeah.
was a hardcore book person, potentially based off what we've gotten in the
Yeah.
comments.
Yeah. I agree with that.
But as someone who hasn't read the books, I think a 4.2 is where I'm at.
Yeah. I think out of 5 on the Marvel Bros scale, I think I'm gonna give it a solid 4. Like a
Yeah.
solid 4. Like,
Okay.
and I'm giving it that solid 4 because like I'm the only reason I'm not giving it a 5. One is because of the CGI. Like
Yep.
like those moments of that CGI not being there, it took you out of the world. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because it took you out and made you go, like, but
Yep.
the magic, the way Moraine utilized it, the way
Hmm.
her magic like went with the elements and she was like drawing
Yeah.
energy and all of the stuff, like everything that happened, it definitely was like a solid 4, like
Yeah.
for me. You know what I mean? I wasn't um disappointed in the story
Hmm.
that we got. I wasn't disappointed that we didn't get more information. I think seeds were laid perfectly for future episodes,
Yep. I
even
agree.
future seasons. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like some of the stuff that we saw just in this first episode, we may not even get answers to in this season. And it may be
Hmm.
something that is, answered in the next season or something like that.
Yeah.
The sense of urgency that wasn't there and then all of a sudden was there, and
Yep.
and you felt the rush of everybody needs to hide or everyone needs to fight or
Yep.
whatever it is. And I just loved it. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a solid 4 on the Marvel Bros scale for me. Let us
Hmm.
know what you guys give it on the Marvel Bros scale out of 5. Melissa said, honestly, as a big book fan, I'm around that score as well. So I'm
All
assuming that's
right.
like a 4.2 that Christian had said, Battery had said, my bad. And I agree with that fully. Like I fully
Yep.
agree with the 4.2. The 4.2, I
I think
think
those
that's a
I think
good
those are
one.
fair
I
numbers
think those are
for
fair
first
numbers.
episode.
Yeah, yeah. I think a
So
4 and a 4.2 are super fair
yeah.
for a pilot, basically, because that's what
Yeah.
this would be if it was on TV. It would be
Hmm.
a pilot, and that's how I try to look at the streaming. Even if it's just because it's a whole season still coming out on streaming, I
Yeah.
still try to look at it from as a pilot episode
Yeah.
point of view of is it worth the rest of the show? And I
Hmm.
think and that's why I gave it a solid.
Yeah.
Darth Carp says 3 for me, but I went in thinking it would be a 1. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you got
I
your
kind of did too, low
expectations
key. I'm
wrong.
not even like no cap. I thought it was gonna be 1.
I thought it was going to
I
be a hard 2.7.
Yeah.
I did. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was going
I'm
to be a hard
glad this
2.7.
show proved us wrong. Even though you expected a 1 and you still got a 3, I think that's a win for
Mhm.
everyone.
Yeah,
uh,
facts.
3 and up, I think that's fair.
Hmm.
You're having at least an okay time, a good time. You don't feel like
Yeah.
you're wasting time, basically. Anything
Sam
below
Raimi
that,
in our Discord would be like, "Oh yeah, this is a 0.2 for sure."
yeah.
But he just be tripping off of everything. um, but yeah, yo, this was amazing. I hope you guys had a wonderful time
Mhm.
chilling with us today because we definitely had a wonderful time watching the show with you, being able to experience everything with you as well. So I love it. Mary Sue says Brandon Sanderson, who wrote the last three novels, said at least one episode was a 10 out of 10. Oh, big
Okay,
season
okay.
finale vibes or what?
All right, all right.
What are you
I
gonna
would've
give it, Mari Sue? You've been here since like day one of the first trailer reaction. What are you giving this the first episode out of 5 on the Marvel Bros scale?
Mhm.
What were you gonna say, bro? My bad. Didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, I forgot.
I knew you did. My bad.
You
That's
know,
my bad. I should have let you say
it's all
that
good,
shit.
bro. My memory's been all whack all day today. If you guys don't know, I went through a whole ordeal today at school because uh I forgot I had an assignment due today.
Be
I went
like
on a
that for
full panic
sure.
college student moment. Like it was wild. I almost lost it on like 4 people. I'm not exaggerating. Over a printer, mind you. It was not a good day. Luckily, some cigars, and some whiskey made up for it. So we're all good there. Oh, so we actually know the episode?
Oh, we know what episode it was? Jeez. I didn't know that was Melissa says Mary Sue was at episode 6. I can't remember. So he said what episode it's gonna be. That's
Oh,
pretty ballsy right there.
was it 10 episodes? No, was it 10 episodes?
I think we had 9. I think we have 9 episodes or something like that.
I remember we looked at it. I think we were looking it up at one point.
8.
Okay.
But every time Google says something like that, it's always one less than that number. So maybe
Yeah.
7. No, Melissa says 8 episodes. Okay. All right.
Okay, confirmed. 8 episodes.
Yeah,
Heard it
confirmed.
here, folks.
Exactly. You heard it here first in Marvel Bros. Mercy said, I'm at about 3.9 out of
Okay.
5 for episode 1.
Yep.
Okay. I can definitely respect that. And Mauricio, I'm pretty sure everyone here has almost watched all of the 3 other episodes. Would you say that your score for those episodes increase with each episode? You know what I mean? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know is does it increase with each episode or no? If no, then say no. But if yes, just let me know because I'm
Okay. I
hoping
was gonna
that
say I
score
saw a comment earlier.
increases. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I saw that comment earlier as well, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the score improves over time. Darth Carp said yes. Okay,
Okay.
that's good to know. That's good to know.
All right. I'm happy. Just with that
Yeah,
alone,
yeah, I'm happy.
I'm
I'm
happy.
super juiced. Okay. Marcy said I lowered my score because I've seen all 3 episodes and the scores keep getting higher. And
Okay.
that's what I
Yeah.
wanted to know right there.
Yeah.
Let's go. So compared to
All right.
oh my god, I'm so ready, bro. I'm so ready.
It's gonna be exciting time, guys.
It's gonna be a lovely time.
But with that being said, thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you. It was a lot of fun chatting with you guys and watching this and experiencing with you guys. So I can't wait for this to happen next time.
Yeah. And I hope you guys subscribe so we can enjoy all things Wheel of Time with you for the foreseeable future that we have it going on. We are thinking about starting a Marvel Bros. Book club. And if we do, we're thinking about Wheel of Time being our first book. So I know you guys would love to be a part of that experience of us reading those books as well. So if you're not too keen for this, you might be keen for that. So subscribe. We got a bunch of other stuff. We do trailer reactions every day throughout the week. So yeah, it's awesome. This was awesome. Loved everything that was happening here. What's up with the Ishan? My man said, in my opinion, 3 is the best. Okay.
Oh, okay. So
Definitely
episode
can't
3.
wait to
Okay.
see that one.
Looking forward to it.
Uh-huh.
But
Melissa said my score is at the story just builds, so my score is average as well. Yep, I feel it.
right.
We we appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And we will definitely catch you guys on the next episode
You already know.
of Marvel Bros.
Peace.
Excelsior. Marvel Bros Pop Culture News Updates are now available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. You can also watch Marvel Bros live every Sunday on Facebook.com, or you can watch them on YouTube where we upload regularly. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Marvel Bros 23 to keep up with all things Marvel and everything pop culture.